Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Rich Doan. I'm your son or daughter's chemistry teacher or Gemini environmental science teacher, and I'll be working with your student this year. This is a very unusual format to be doing this in. I always look forward to open house and meeting you in person. Unfortunately, we don't have that opportunity this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to summarize a couple things from each course, and if you have any questions at all, you can always feel free to reach out to me. Regents Chemistry is a course that I've taught now here at Mid Lakes for many years, and it's a great course. I always like to think that I'm a hands-on teacher, which has been taken away from me at this point in time. So we're going to try to make everything as visual and hands-on as we can in our present format. It's a Regents course. Its syllabus is similar to any other Regents science course. The thing I would point out that right now is that New York State is still requiring for that Regents chemistry course, any Regents science course, a lab requirement. And I intend to fulfill that lab requirement so all the kids are Regents eligible in June, and there is still a Regents exam scheduled in June. So I'll be preparing the kids for that, and we'll be working in our current virtual format and hopefully soon our in-person format towards that common goal. I'd like to add that I Zoom with the kids twice a week, and then I have lab with different groups every other week for Regents Chemistry. The attendance so far has been fantastic. I hope it continues. In lab, I'm actually doing things virtually by having the kids participate as I perform the lab and I explain it. So I should be able to get through all of the labs without a problem in that manner. And then I have the kids turn everything in virtually and keep a hard copy at home. So my format, I'll be using this Zoom format for instruction, and it'll be very similar to what you're seeing now, including me projecting things up and working from my board. And I'll also be using Schoology as my format to give electronic copies of things to the students and collect things. There is going to be another distribution, and in the upcoming distribution of materials, I'll be sending home a review book. The review book will be used as a supplement to whatever I give in Schoology or in hard copy. The kids have been accepting it well. I thought that maybe it would be a little bit more difficult to get this year started, and it hasn't. It's gone really well. I hope that they can sustain it. I hope we all can sustain this Zoom format and the screen time associated with it. I'm cognizant of the fact that these kids spend a lot of time in front of these. My son is a 9th grader and my daughter is a senior, and I want them to enjoy their education, and but I do want them to meet goals and have it be productive. So those are my goals. I want to turn this into the best thing that it can be, and create the best product I can for the kids and for you and for myself. And I hope to keep the lines of communication open for that. And that's pretty much the summary of Regents Chemistry. And if you have questions about that, you can always feel free to reach out to me with an email. I've told the kids I'd like them to correspond with me with Schoology so that I can keep the emails open for faculty-related messages and from parents. So my email is rdoan@midlakes.org, and you can always call the school and call the high school office, and they'll put you through to me as well. As far as the environmental science, switching gears, it's a Gemini course. I've been talking and corresponding with the college. They know that we are virtual. They know that we won't be doing the hands-on labs that we typically would in this course, and it's a shame, but hopefully we can get back in person and do a lot of those activities. The crew that I have is fantastic for that as well. All the kids in Gemini, for the most part, I've taught before. They know me, so we didn't have that hurdle at the beginning of the year. They get to know each other period of time. They hit the ground running, and we're covering material. I'm not going to try to simulate too many labs for this. Instead, I'll try to supplement them with web activities and things like that. And my hope is too that we do reconvene and come back in person, and I can accomplish a lot of the field trips and labs at the second half of the year, or do something to supplement them in person in the second half of the year. I know that this first unit went very, very smoothly for environmental, and I think it's great. I think it's great that the kids have signed up for Gemini Environmental, and they're going to receive the 4 credits of the college credits. And they'll be applying for those in the spring semester. So there's no registration right now, but they register in the spring semester and they'll receive credit. They do have to maintain a C in the course in order to get that credit, but it's normally not a problem. I keep things light, and we have a lot of fun in this class. Other than that, those are my 2 courses. And I look forward to a great year with your student. And if you ever have any questions at all, you can always reach out to me. The majority of the kids have been corresponding and asking questions in Schoology, and they ask questions in Zoom, so that's been nice. And I'm just a fortunate teacher in that I teach higher level kids, higher level sciences, and they're mature and they make good decisions for the most part. So again, these challenges that we face, we're all facing them together, and as long as we're communicating, it should be a great year. So I'm going to conclude on that, and if you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out.